Garden of Eden had a tree with forbidden fruit. In fact, the Vatican have been keeping a very big secret. The Vatican Library in Rome is closed to the public. Inside, it has one of the largest collections of manuscripts authored by monks and nuns worldwide. The Vatican Library not only includes illustrations of demons from hell, but it also reveals the secret that the early Christian church was very much influenced by psychedelic mushrooms. These illuminated manuscripts are full of hallucinogenic images, hardly none of which have anything to do with the traditional Bible story. In fact, the Vatican have been keeping a very big secret, and that is that the first early Christian churches of Greece, Turkey, Syria, Palestine, and Egypt were all based on a cult of mushroom-munching mystics. In fact, these mushroom-munching mystics actually used dried psychedelic mushrooms as a form of money. In fact, henbane seeds, thorn-apple, opium poppy seeds, and amanita mushrooms all became used as a form of currency in the ancient world. The iconography of the magic mushroom has actually inspired the ceremonial robes of many religions. Now, the pyramid texts contain hundreds of spells, magical spells, which have mostly been badly translated, like I say. And it is absolutely amazing how we've ended up with thousands of books about Egyptology, and 99% of those books are not about magic, because the root of all the magical ceremonies in ancient Egypt revolved around the skill of choosing an auspicious day according to astrological alignments of stars, and then using that to your advantage and summoning a spirit so that you can communicate with that spirit in the spirit world.
Miles offshore, nothing's breakable. A never-ending kiss I need to find. 'Cause I'm a fragile soul, a dandelion. To keep me safe, I need you by my side. Bring me all your love, 'cause you can save my world. Your light is what it feels the sun and warms the dawn. You're always on my mind.
Now, the Amanita muscaria mushroom actually begins life as a small sphere, which then grows into an egg shape. And all of the stages of the life cycle of an Amanita muscaria fly-agaric hallucinogenic mushroom has been kind of amalgamated into the dress sense of the Vatican. These are all the cardinals, these are the top dudes, and as you can see, they wear the frilly lace, and that obviously represents the frilled remnants of the cocoon of the canopy of the mushroom. And then the Greek Orthodox Church, they wear mushroom-shaped crowns. Also, the Romanov royal family wore mushroom-shaped crowns. Now, this is the Amanita muscaria as it first emerges from the ground. It's an egg, and then the egg breaks free and a stem comes from it. Well, this is exactly what you find in the creation myths of ancient Egypt. The creation myths from the Temple of Unas say that there was an egg and then a flower came from the egg. And this shape here, when the canopy first develops, you can clearly see that this is represented in ancient Egyptian iconography. And unfortunately, you know, there's people who organise these trips to Egypt and they know nothing at all about the spiritual telepathy of the actual Egyptian brotherhoods and priesthoods. And when Christianity finally came to Périgord, the ancient mushroom cult of France amalgamated images of hallucinogenic mushrooms with crucifixes. As Christianity swept across the world, the ancient mushroom cults equated the legend of the Holy Spirit with the feeling of euphoria one gets from eating magic mushrooms.
unbreakable. A never-ending kiss I need to find. 'Cause I'm a fragile soul, a dandelion.